Thank you so much. All protocols observed. I heard somebody saying financial orgasm there. Blessings, see you. So glad to see you. How was your trip to Qatar? Welcome. I want to thank all the guest speakers before me. I've learned a lot, and the organizers. Miles Morrow said that if you don't want a black man to know a secret, write it in a book. This book is titled Keys to Understanding Women. That passage, by December, I will have been married for 40 years. I married at 26, so I have some degree of experience. That passage that says, and thy desire shall be for thy husband, what it really means, go and Google it. Your desire shall be to control your husband. Every wife wants to control you. That's why when you are driving, they are the ones that drive. Slow down. My wife, they match brake for the other side for me. There was an Anglican synod. They said that if your wife is controlling you, stand up. Every venerable, every canon stood up. One short canon with a 5G wife. You know you have 1G, 2G, 3G. Blessing CEO should be 2G. There is 5G wife. The husband did not stand up, and the primate said, Canon, does your wife not control you? He said, she does. Why didn't you stand up? He said, I wanted to stand up. She told me to sit down. When you reach my age bracket, I'm 66 now, if you don't manage your life well, and you don't have independent finances, you will be inside your wife's brazier. This one is the pastor, his wife, his pastor and his family and his finances. If you die and leave an old Bible, your children will spit on your grave. For every of my grandchildren born in Europe, I'm a pastor, I'm an ordained clergyman. For every of my grandchildren born in Europe, I must give them $1,000 from Nigeria here. Anointing without money will lead to annoyance. This one is titled 60 to 70. Listen, when you don't have much in your hand, you hold your hands to be walking with your wife. By the time you reach 50, 60, 70, you will be a second option in your house. Before your daughter go marry, your wife don't chop tire. And then she will start a new course called omugology. She will be traveling and leaving you with house girl at home. Me, I just came back from a tour of 6 countries in Europe. I cannot train children. Then you, madam, only you go to travel. Me, I am traveling on my own. 60 to 70. Don't get old and be broke. To reward myself on my 66th birthday, I did a tour of the UK. Then I rewarded myself with 80 acres of land. Echo income. Some of us, when we die, what our grandchildren will inherit is password and username. When you die without money, your children will say, obituary, we regret to announce. But when you die and leave a legacy, they'll say, call to glory. I use this to lecture 6,000 Anglican church priests in Katol in Owerri, running an effective ministry in a complex world. There's a place called there. I have always wanted to be a global citizen. And when I was in the street of Zurich in Switzerland, somebody saw me and came to do an interview. I say, in my mind, I said, I don't reach there. I don't reach there. You must have, it is only what is defined that can be refined. It is where you are going to that determines the agbero you listen to. The oil of marriage. Your wife know they kiss you now because you know they brush well. Don't wear a dirty singlet to go and sleep with madam. I perfume myself when I'm going to bed, so that when my wife turns to embrace me, I'm a living sacrifice with a sweet-smelling savour. How man go wear one boxer 3 times? You dey craze? How you go get long fingernail? They take and they go Jerusalem. You go wound them. Overcoming difficult times. I've made more money under Buhari and Tinubu because I know the principles of wealth creation. Hold on to your vision. My father was a gate man in Idama Hotel when I was in medical school. And my classmates who read 3 years will come to Idama Hotel. They will come there. My father will be opening gate for them. They say, Papa Apoki, open gate. I will open. He told me in primary 4 I would be a medical doctor. He was a refuse collector in the Warri General Hospital. I became a doctor in that same hospital. I became a guest in that same hotel where he was a security man. And I remember they used to answer, yes, sir. So I called manager. I said, yes, sir. I called steward, yes, sir. I called all of them. They answered, yes, sir, for me. All the yes, sir, my papa answer, I collected it in return with interest. Money is an idiot. Don't let pastors deceive you. I'm a pastor. I'm an ordained clergyman of the Church of God Mission. Givers, they lack. It's only producers that don't lack. Only investors that don't lack. They say they also prayed for Dangote, that's why he became rich. He also prayed for me. If no be sense when I get, I'm not for rich. Money is an idiot, he has no religion. I'm going to speak on social media and entrepreneurship development. Because social media was not created for job creation. Like you just come here now, we start putting government under stress. I have turned my YouTube channel to a company registered in Europe. YouTube has appointed a manager for me, and my son, who has a PhD in computer science, became a millionaire in my house when he was 22 before he went to Europe. He's married to a cardiologist. He is now the manager of my company, my paper for residency permit in Europe. All the journeys I made, recently I was in Italy, I was in Switzerland, I was in Romania, I was in the UK, I was in France. I work a lot for France. I was in several countries. It is from my YouTube account. It is expense paid so that my taxes can be reduced. So if you don't know, if you see me traveling around Europe, area grandfather, global grandfather, I no carry money from Nigeria. Now money when our company work for Europe. So what is social media? What is not defined cannot be refined. Social media is the third realm of social interaction. Now, what is the first realm? The first realm is the spiritual realm. Let us make man in our own image. God was interacting with the Holy Spirit and with Jesus Christ. Jesus said, was I not with you? Peter said, was I not with you when you sold the land? So it is possible to meet somebody in the spirit realm without meeting the person physically. My first time of seeing Blessing's CEO, but I recognized her when she was walking in because I have met her in a realm. Witches meet in coven. Me, I run seminars on WhatsApp. I have paid seminars that people from Saudi Arabia, Pakistan, South Africa pay to attend. I've never met them. The man that hosted me in Zurich, I've never met him before. Abaze, Esosa, I've never met him before. But he has met me. When I landed in Padova, the crew that came to welcome me, they were monitoring my trip online, but I played them bozu bozu. The t-shirt I wore to do a post that I was coming to Italy, I didn't wear that one. I wore another one for security reasons. So they were waiting for a man with a blue t-shirt, and then I came with another color, but they still recognized me when they shouted, Dr. Apoki, our friend Dr. Charles Apoki. Even the Italian policeman thinks I'll be a better person. I landed in London City Airport. A black policeman saw me. He said, "You are Dr. Charles Apoki." I was standing in the junction of Old Kent Road and Peckham, the road to Peckham Park. People were coming to give me money there. They had met me in the social media realm, but they had not met me physically. Until you know that social media is a global street, and those who intentionally inhabit that street are called netizens, as you have citizens. And that there are statutory rules of engagement, and then there are rules of engagement on social media that I call netism. If you are to build entrepreneurship for social media, there are some key things you must avoid. Number one, don't break statutory laws. You can end up in prison and lose every money you have made. Number two, there are social media rules you must respect. I was in a hotel in Bucharest. A woman was doing a live broadcast, abusing me, raining curses on my children. I did not answer because I know the rules of the game. Number one, she is a widow. Number two, she is a woman. Number three, I'm older than her. Number four, he who has more to lose should avoid fight with somebody who has nothing to lose. Because if poor man they fight, if you know burn house, you know they rest. I had more to lose, so I kept quiet. I just told her, "You are misunderstanding me, madam. We're on the same page. Read my comments very well. This is." She wanted me to come out and fight so that she could trend. Me, I refused to fight. Even my wife, we quarrel a lot. Recently, I discovered that for the past 40 years, blessings, you don't look at me like that. For the past 40 years, we have been quarreling every December, every Christmas, we must quarrel. So this year that we are going to do 40 years anniversary, I said, "I'm not going to quarrel." Then I discovered that for security reasons, because people call me to threaten my life, you don't have easy access to me. You must open several doors until the last door. So I had the key. And when she will come, she will just knock. She will just, I will open. Where are you there since? You want to make a piece for body? So we are both of us are worried people now. So I said, okay, if now this go cause quarrel, and I noticed that she had started the quarrel. She had lit the gas, put water, put vegetable. Sometimes when your wife won't quarrel with you, you know they know what thing you do. She herself not even know what thing they make and quarrel. She just do the answers were very short. Bang, bang, bang. Me, I say, "Oh, the obvious, I no go quarrel." And one of the gates, I now memorized all the gates in my street and knew my own particular sound. When she just opened it, boom, I just ran downstairs. I just opened the gate. Boom. Where are you from? Open this door just now. I said, "Not your house, I for come out." He said, "You open and quick. Where you hide?" I said, Then I started climbing upstairs. I said, "I'm not going to quarrel with you because it takes two hands to clap." He said, "I go quarrel with you. Since the quarrel no green whole ground, I go quarrel with you." You know, I have more to lose. You don't know my wife. Until I shared her recently on her 60-something birthday. You have never met her. But I have more to lose. On her 60th birthday, I told her, I said, "Look, madam, when we want to do better thing, you go must quarrel. Oh. This is your 60th birthday. Make you no quarrel. Oh. She say, I am. Want to avoid quarrel. Then, that day, I don't know what it cause quarrel, whether a driver or a teacher or one thing. She just spark. Who tell you now, say, I want to organize birthday, I want to do birthday. Me, I just withdrew like snail because I have more to lose. She's not here. It is me you are seeing, Dr. Charles Apoki. So I just withdrew. When I withdrew, don't worry, I will soon finish. I just withdrew. As I withdrew, she went and dressed. Then she came. She dressed up. Said, come, make we take picture. I went. There's a level you reach. You have to be a mumu to remain married. Because it is only in marriage your wife will annoy you, she will start crying, then you will apologize. And I've been an idiot for 40 years. And so, she just dressed. God said, come, make we take picture. Me, Mumu, I went. And I embraced her from behind. He said, post her for Facebook. I said, So all those your followers not going to know, say, we quarrel today before we take this picture. And I posted it. Come and see comment. Lovely couple. Lovely couple. I tap into this grace. Mumu, do you know what you're tapping into? So, if I fight with my wife, all the brand I am creating on social media is gone. So you must know the rules. Number 2, netizen involves, if you want, you must see it as entrepreneurship. I mean this to do the following types of entrepreneurship. Number 1, social entrepreneurship. That one, you are not there to make money or profit. Number 2, necessity entrepreneurship. I don't have anything to do. Let me go into social media. Nothing wrong with it. Number 3, opportunity entrepreneur. For me, I intentionally went into social media when COVID locked everywhere, and it was the year I had declared on radio. It was my year of globalization. Listen, Ambode was my junior in FGC. I was in the same hall with Okowa. I debated for the University of Ibadan. The former secretary, chief of staff to the governor when he was speaker was my junior at government college. I went to University of Ibadan. I went to UI. FGC Warrior. I went to government college, Ughelli. Inside me, there was a global citizen located in Ughelli. There are times when you look into the mirror, you start to hiss. Is this the big you that is dissatisfied with the small you? And I wanted to reach the world, but the world was locked against me. It was then. Number 1, you must be intentional in everything you do. Intentionality is the sperm cell that impregnates the ovary of your activity to produce a result. And so I told my son, I said, I am going to do videos so that the world can hear my voice. I said it. There is one word called panpsychism. Can you say it? Panpsychism. Panpsychism is the philosophy that believes that all of God's creation here speak to the rock. These stones have become witnesses to our agreement. Shall these dry bones live? And God spoke to the fish. When Moses' mother put Moses in the river Nile, I've been to the source of the river Nile. God went and hacked the website of Pharaoh's daughter, www.pharaoh's.daughter/go-back-for-water-side. And so when you are intentional, the world gangs up to favor you. And so because I was intentional, the first video I posted, somebody called me from the US. He said he was going to send me $1 billion. The zeros were so many, I sent it to my son who is a computer scientist. As at today, I never met him before. He has sent 1,100,000. I didn't trouble him. Number two, I'm building a tertiary institution, and I needed money, particularly during my 62nd birthday when I wanted to lay the foundation. So I did a video with intentionality. Somebody called me, said, Great Marina. I said, yes, sir. Was my senior. Yes, please. Said that I want to partner with you by investing with you. I said, I've known you for 50, this year makes it 53 years. Then it was 50 years. I said, I don't want money to come in between us. Help me set up my own business. I will help you set your own. He said, how much do you need? Because of organization of my brain, I couldn't ask for much. I asked for money and he sent. That singular video has translated to a real estate partnership I have with him that runs more than 100 million. If you listen to me on Quest FM in Ababa here, you listen to me on Quest FM in Ugili, he is the one that pays. Because of that singular video, when I bought properties for him, I did not take agency fee. He dashed me a Hilux. When I was doing a video with my Nissan Pathfinder SUV, I carried cassava stems on top in the farm. I started from the farm. I said, somebody will see this video and send me a Hilux truck. Be intentional. You are your greatest prophet. Learn to declare concerning your life. It's going to be this. And he sent me a Hilux. And the car I was driving to go preach, I didn't like it. After some time, he called me, would you like a Mercedes 450 GLE Formatic? I said, boy, I need it. He said, how much will you pay? I didn't say anything. He said, why are you not talking? I said, it is because a person won't get money now they talk. Then my lawyer was there. I said, he is going to send it to me free. And then he called me. I'm sending that vehicle to you. Just send a driver to come and collect it. The same person, he has been paying 3 million naira every year for my radio program. Why? I am not doing social media just for the sake of social media. If you go to my profile, I want to raise 1 million African entrepreneurs. I want to be a global citizen. I'm too much for a nation. I'm too much for a denomination. I'm too much for a congregation. It is this self-definition that influences your output in social media. It's the secretary to the head of service. You see, branding are the discussions you generate. If we must brand Delta, it is not the media. It is we, the individuals, by people interacting with us, that can brand Delta. I'm opening a totally new city between Efronto and Uge for people from the diaspora. I've never met any of them. When people are going to the Coven at night, I'm selling land at night because people are buying from Japan. People are buying from China. It's just one video I did. I uprooted cassava and the stem was big. The tubers were big. I uprooted another one. Creation of content does not come from an empty mind. Listen, CEO, anytime somebody attacks you on YouTube, go to his YouTube channel. Maybe he has had 1 subscriber in 15 years. It is the empty brains that are most toxic. You cannot create content with an empty brain. You are a carton. And when cartons are put under pressure, they collapse. It is content that sustains a carton. And so, when I saw the cassava, I said, this is content. This is something that can give me globalization. This is something that can build a real estate business for me. I started doing real estate business immediately after youth service. Because the best place to invest is land. As you get old, your land will be appreciating. And they bath land. They buy tire for land. So I uprooted the cassava and I said, this is the Aconarium species of cassava in a fruto. It is 6 months old. This land is blessed. It is not cursed. It is we that are stupid. I have 65 acres of land for sale. If you are interested, call this number. Somebody called from the UK. I want to buy 15 acres. Another person called from the UK. From Nigeria, 10 acres. I wasn't the owner of the land. If you can't, in Zurich, I entered this Tesla Model X. When the hand they open like a praying mantis. No fit buy them. If you can't buy it, bolt it. Order it in Bolt or Uber. And so I wasn't the owner of the land, but I had an idea. I had a desire. And the desires of the righteous shall be granted. And the person called. I said, for each acre, you will pay me a commission of 50K. So he paid me 50K for 15 acres, 750,000 with data of less than 1,000 naira. Another person paid me 500,000, and like that, I own, for security reasons, I'm not going to tell you. But I have intentionally created a brand that Nigerians trust all over the world. And they are willing. When I went to Buckingham Palace, I presented the papers of somebody who bought land from me. I presented it to him in Buckingham Palace, in the park. And from there, more buyers started to come. Before you do social media, you must have the following. Number 1, authenticity. If you are fake, time will expose you. Time will expose you. People will always verify because it's a global street. When I say I quarrel with my wife, even when I'm going to preach on marriage, I am just being authentic. All these pastors you see with their wives and inside the signboard like this. If those signboard can talk, you just see signboard, they shake. As you see, don't look at me like that. I'm the first man to come on social media that I'm a 2-minute man. I'm a 2-minute man. I don't have time. You won't kill me at this age. Harder, where they go? You are not satisfied, I give you financial orgasm. Be authentic. One of my most trending videos, I did it in the back of a Hilux truck. I just sat in the back of a Hilux truck and did how I want to be buried, the reality of aging. I did another one in the rain with raincoat. Tunde during NSAS. Tunde had not saw it, shared it. I did another one with Nika, one thing. I said that if you must remain married, you must never be logical, because marriage itself is not logical. You say you are kissing somebody, what you are doing is saliva transfusion. Love is a chemical reaction. It is responsibility that sustains marriage. And I said that I've been stupid. And Kanayo shared it because it was authentic. The things I'm using to create my videos are very minimal. I don't edit. There was one day I wore a blouse. I said, this is my wife's blouse. If you want to kill me, kill me. Not my wife's blouse, not your wife. If you don't like me, bust you, baby. Be authentic. The next thing is that when you are authentic, another A, you will arrest attention. Another A is attraction. People will be attracted to authenticity. Then the next thing is that let people be addicted to you. They will get addicted to you. How many of you know Pabu? Pabu. You don't know Pabu? What is the name of that? His girlfriend. You'll forget your pants from my house. You don't know him? Pabu. How many of you know Mr. Lover? Mr. Lover, grandson. How many of you know Tenge? Do you know Tenge is a brand ambassador in Dubai now for a housing company? Sometimes simplicity and authenticity will lead to attraction and addiction, and people will be looking forward to you. You see, when somebody went to stand in front of an aeroplane, I just did what this man called Edutainment also. I said Quamology 1, Quamology 2, and I said Quamolysis. And people wanted to know what is Quamolysis. They want to know what is Quamology 1. They want to know what is Quamology 2. When Buhari died, I was in Switzerland, I said the Yamutunization of Buhari. Because I saw people dancing with Buhari Yamutu. So the Yamutunization, somebody wants to know the meaning of Yamutunization. So it is such that if I don't post, people will now say, why have you not posted? Are you bringing value? What value are you bringing? Will people miss you? Quickly, money is in the audience. You will buy my books whether you like it or not. It's too much. I do Holy Ghost for you to buy it. And the more the audience, the more the money. Because your wealth is in people's pockets. And as he said, it is ideas that take money from people's pockets into your own hand when you have a better idea. So, the more the audience, the quality audience, I sell properties, so I must give quality information to people who can buy land and buy in big quantity. The next thing is that when you use social media intentionally, you will discover that if you are intentional and developmentally minded, you will attract people. I did a video of how I started a program called HELP with Salimo Wicks Foundation. HELP is Hawkers Economic Leverage Program. I found out that with 20,000 naira before Tinubu, a woman could make a profit of 2,000 naira daily. For 20 days is 40,000. And so we decided to be giving hawkers 20,000. And then we found out that in the Ozoro University, girls were going without sanitary towels. We found out that some girls in Ozoro University were hawking small chops and meat during lectures in order to feed so that they don't do hookup. When I heard, I posted it on my social media platform. Somebody sent in 500,000. Never knew the person before, never met the person. I can't even trace his handle again on a WhatsApp. And I said, because you brought 500,000 to my people that you don't know, I'm going to match you with 500,000. And we gave 50,000 to 20 girls in Ozoro there that I don't know. During Christmas, I gave scholarship to some children and some money to women in the front of my community where I went to preach. And I posted it on social media. Somebody said that he's sending me another 500,000 to share to my neighborhood. And I said, since you are ready to bring 500,000, I'm matching you with 500,000. And I matched him with 500,000. But I didn't give the money during Christmas because I'm not a nice person. Nice people are not good entrepreneurs. They please people. Good people do what is right, even if it is offensive to the other person. And so, I waited till after Christmas and gave those widows in my street 50,000 to start to sell gari or do whatever they want to do with it. So I'm promoting entrepreneurship from the benefits I'm getting from social media. I told you I'm opening a totally new city. What do I have? Now I have an agent. The agent, I pay him agency fee. He's building a hotel through me. I have a worker that works for me. It is his agency fee that sustains him. Now, if we build that city, if the President General and the state government cooperates with me, I will build that city. Now, all the youths of that community, we have made no development levy. As these people from overseas are going to build, the security of that city will be run by the youths. Environmental sanitation, cleanliness will be run by the youths. It is a native that will open a supermarket there. Am I talking to somebody? It is these individually initiated concepts of entrepreneurship by bringing investors from the diaspora because they trust you. They trust your brand that we can really use to brand Delta and to grow Delta. Individual branding. I want to speak to our young people here. Number one, social media is not to abuse Peter Obi and abuse Sheriff. Most of you, particularly from my tribe, you robos, when I started social wickedness, names of wickedness, we must not bring it to social media because we create a terrible brand of who we are and no person will want to associate with us. Am I talking to somebody? Now, I say this and I'm done. You see, social media, one YouTube channel, of you waiting the happen now. One YouTube channel can create many businesses. So I started WhatsApp mentorship group from my YouTube channel. So I have WhatsApp mentorship group in America, in Namibia, in South Africa, in Canada, in the UK. When I went to the UK, my followers in the UK called me. They came and did the Siagware. It was 600 pounds they gave to me. People I've never met. They did the same in Glasgow during my birthday. So the WhatsApp mentorship group, I now do WhatsApp mentorship training. And they pay. One of them that I did was 330 people attended from 33 countries. I won't tell you how much they paid. And they paid. And then they started calling me anyhow from mentorship group, calling me anyhow. When they called me, my wife said, leave my husband alone. I said, no. Over-availability reduces value. That's why nobody buys air. Add a price tag. So today, I sit in my house in Ughelli. If you want me to cancel you from the United States, it's $100 for 1 hour. $100. Some days, I won't tell you how many people consult me. You ask me, why am I charging them? When they were falling in love, I was not there. And so, they must pay for my wisdom. The reason Solomon was rich, there was not really dust, gold like dust in the street. People were paying him for his wisdom. If you are too free, you will die quickly. I remain Dr. Charles Apoki. God bless you.
If you have a good time, come and tell us that still